In the last 24 hours, in the conflict between Iran, USA and Israel, we are seeing massive escalation. It will be the start of what we all feared. It's February 22nd of 2026. Let's dive deeper. The main focus of this conflict for the past several days has been the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz by Iran. Consequently, this has put massive pressure on the United States, as economies around the world have been hit hard. Several experts are debating whether the US should deploy ground troops to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. But as I explained in my last report, the massive amount of resources required for it to work makes it nearly impossible. And even then, the threat of Iranian strikes would not be completely eliminated. In addition, after sustaining hundreds of strikes from Iran since the start of this conflict, energy facilities in Gulf countries have suffered significant damage. Experts estimate it will take several months to return to pre-conflict levels, while some believe it could take more than a year, even if the conflict ends today. But given how this situation is escalating, it suggests the end could still be far. So the only way to quickly resolve the situation would be to convince Iran to stop the strikes. President Trump has been threatening Iran with unprecedented intensity, but recent Iranian strikes suggest this approach is not working. And Iran has decided to use this situation to its advantage. They are now guaranteeing safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz if ships pay Iran. Recent reports suggest some ships could be charged around $2 million for a one-way safe passage, all paid in Chinese yuan. By doing this, Iran is also putting pressure on the US dollar. On the other hand, President Trump is urging several countries around the world to send their navies to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz. However, up until now, all countries have refused the proposal. But a recent joint statement issued by 22 countries suggests that escalation of the conflict may be underway. In the statement, they condemned the attack on commercial ships by Iran, and added that it affects every country around the globe, even those not directly involved. They also noted that, according to certain UN laws, such actions are illegal, and expressed their readiness to contribute appropriate efforts to ensure safe passage of commercial ships. As a result, people around the world are claiming that if more countries enter this conflict, Iranian strikes could reach much further. And given that yesterday Iran launched its farthest strike toward Diego Garcia, around 4,000 kilometers, many sources estimate that Iranian missiles could reach the UK. To add even more pressure to the situation, Yemen has declared it will enter the conflict and block the Strait of Aden if any attempt is made to capture Iranian territory. As you can see, if this happens, there may be no going back. The threat of wider escalation is real. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.